rise. James and Martha is more than just the union of two people in love. It's also the joining of two families, two sets of friends, and two patterns of life. Who stands with this woman in support and blessing of this marriage?
I do.
Who stands with this man in support and blessing of this marriage?
I do.
You may be seated. As these two people join together in marriage today, they ask for the support and love of not only their families, but of their friends as well. On this day, they ask that you be more than only friends of James or only friends of Martha. They ask you to recognize their special union and welcome them both as your friends in your lives. There are those who are no longer with us, but while they were here, made an impact. One such person is James' father, James Souden III. He did things like teach James to play ball and tie his shoes. But more than that, James' father showed James how to love. By showing him how to love, James and Martha have come together loving, caring, and being joyful with each other. And while James' father is not here physically today, he is shining his love down from heaven. This love will be with both the bride and groom always. Let us take a moment to remember and celebrate the life of James' father, James Souden III. May his love live with us always. Hello and welcome. May your hearts be glad and your spirits be light. For everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. Now is the time for a wedding. James and Martha have asked all of you here today to bear witness to the forming of their covenant. In honor of this event, they will say heartfelt words, perform age-old rituals, and validate this event in your presence, their family and friends. They will laugh and cry, dance and sing, and above all else, celebrate their love with the blessings of the people who matter to them most, you. To this day, James and Martha bring the joy in their hearts as a gift to one another. They bring their shared dreams, which tie them together. And they bring the seeds for their future, out of which will grow their life together. You have all been invited to share in their joy because of your bonds to the bride and groom and their families. Again, they welcome you and thank you for coming. God, as you join us today, we ask for your blessings upon this couple as they unite in marriage. Let all their days together be happy, and all their words to each other be sweet. Though their paths are intertwined, let them be aware of each other's separateness. Bless their home and allow it to be a place of joy and serenity. Remind them to nurture each other's body with mutual love, honor, and respect. Let their spirits dwell within. As they learn from one another, may they grow stronger as individuals and closer as a couple. And as their wedded life begins today with prayer, so may they continue it, praying for and with each other. Amen. James and Martha, as you stand here as you stand here in the presence of God and these witnesses, I remind you that love, loyalty, and trust are the basis of a mature and fulfilling relationship. Marriage is a serious undertaking. It's intended to bind your lives together forever. It is not to be taken lightly. Your engagement set into motion the interweaving of your lives. And we hope that you will continue to grow closer throughout your years together. None of us knows what the future will bring us. Yet your love for one another and trust in the strength of your union makes possible the act of faith you're making here today. As you exchange your vows, which will start you on your journey together, know that all of our love and support go with you. As you make your promises to each other, we will remember promises we too have made and take this opportunity to make new our own. You take the flowers. You can hold hands, you're almost married. James, do you come here today in the presence of these witnesses with love in your heart and a conscious desire to be united in marriage with Martha? Do you promise to share the responsibility for growth and enrichment of your lives together and to give to Martha all the loving support she needs to become the person she is destined to be?
I do.